What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today I want to go over something that I've been very excited about, something that's inching closer. We're now in week 1 of the Alliance of American Football. Very excited for the Alliance of American Football. If you guys don't know about it, it's about 8 teams or so. I'll go over the teams in just a second. 8 teams or so, full of former players in the NFL and other players that never got their shot, like undrafted guys and things like that, people that have been kicked out of the league because of talent or whatever it is, former busts, former former quarterbacks, former coaches, former players in the NFL that were very good, that are now the head of the AAF. And it's just great for football. It's football after football is over. As you guys know, week 1 will be starting this Saturday, I believe, on CBS. The total amount of networks supporting the AAF are like CBS One, like CBS Sports Networks and stuff like that, TNT, NFL Network, and I'm sure I'm missing a few. But yeah, it's going to be on national TV. You guys can watch it, and also they'll have it free on your mobile device. So let's go over the premise of the Alliance of American Football, the AAF, and why they started it in the first place. You got Troy Polomalu, you got Bill Polian, former Giants defensive end Justin Tuck, Hines Ward, guys like that wanted to start this football league for players to try to get themselves back in the league. Also for staff members to try to get themselves back in the league. You got Steve Spurrier, who used to be a coach for the South Carolina Gamecocks in the collegiate level. And then you've got Mike Singletary, who is one of the best middle linebackers of all time, and also a former head coach of the 49ers. He will be the head coach of the Memphis Express. Spurrier will be the head coach of the Orlando Apollos. So this league will run from February, and the championship game will be in April, like at the end of April. I think it said April 27th or so. You know, right around draft time. It's going to be after the draft, obviously, and it's not for players that are coming out of college going into the draft. It's not for that whatsoever. It's for players that really didn't get a shot in the NFL like they should have. Maybe they were drafted and they didn't get the best shot. They were cut by teams. This is their way to try to get themselves back into the NFL right around training camp time to get them signed. You guys know Josh Johnson, who was the #1 overall pick in the AAF draft, drafted by the San Diego Fleet. He was with the Washington Redskins after he got drafted by the San Diego Fleet. He was with the Washington Redskins towards the end of their season, and now he's going to be playing with them here in the AAF, trying to get himself back in the NFL. So I kind of went over a little bit of who's in the AAF, but let's go over the executives in the AAF. You've got Charlie Ebersol, the co-founder and CEO of the AAF. You have Bill Polian. You guys know he's in the Hall of Fame. Bill Polian, co-founder and the head of football. You got Troy Polomalu, one of the best safeties of all time, the head of the player operations. You got Hines Ward, another player relations executive. You got Jared Allen, who just formally retired, now head of player relations and executive and investor. And you have Justin Tuck, member of player engagements and board of advisors. So you got a bunch of guys, a bunch of key players. And we're not just talking about guys that played in the NFL just a couple times in the league and just found themselves out of the NFL. We're talking about big name players. Justin Tuck, one of the best defensive ends the Giants have had. Jared Allen should be a Hall of Fame defensive end. Hines Ward, Hall of Fame, should be a Hall of Fame wide receiver. Troy Polomalu, another guy. And Bill Polian, who's in the Hall of Fame. So these guys are no joke. This isn't just a league like the NBA D-League or something like that. This is the NBA D-League, but like more emphasized, more funding going on, just more marketed and things like that they want you to be fans of these teams. They want to provide another form of football, and it's going to be great. To me, it's going to be great. So we have a total of 8 teams in the AAF. Let's go over them right now. We have the Arizona Hotshots, the Atlanta Legends, the Birmingham Iron, the Memphis Express, the Orlando Apollos, the Salt Lake Stallions, San Antonio Commanders, and the San Diego Fleet. And if I must say, their uniforms actually look really good. I'll put them on the screen as I say their names, but their uniforms actually look pretty good. And we have some notable players here from the Arizona Hotshots. You have Trevor Knight, the former quarterback of, I believe, Texas A&M. I believe he was on the Arizona Cardinals for a while. He was undrafted to the Arizona Cardinals, but he was eventually cut. You guys remember quarterback Aaron Murray from Georgia? He's been doing some commentating for college football, but he's now back in football, now with the Atlanta Legends. You have quarterback Matt Sims, son of Phil Simms. You have quarterback Blake Sims from Alabama on the Birmingham Iron. You have quarterback Scott Tolzien, formerly of the Green Bay Packers. Trent Richardson, you guys know he was a big bust out of from the Browns. Quarterback Christian Hackenberg from the New York Jets and Penn State. Quarterback Zach Mettenberger from the Titans and LSU. Matt Asiata from the Minnesota Vikings. And then I mentioned before Josh Johnson from the Giants, from Baltimore, from a lot of places Josh Johnson is from. And then we have Bishop Sankey also from the Tennessee Titans. And most notably, honestly, I think is one of the biggest names here. That's Will Hill. You guys know Will Hill, who he is. He used to be a very good safety for the New York Giants and the Baltimore Ravens. He had some problems with staying off the weed, and he was eventually kicked out of the NFL. He's now part of the AAF, now part of the team that I support the most right now. That is the Orlando Apollos. And I'm just very excited about this league, guys. This channel will also cover the AAF. This channel will mostly cover, obviously, NFL, the New York Giants, and the AAF, and exclusively the Orlando Apollos. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, guys. Are you going to be interested in this league? I sure am. I might even show up to one of these Orlando Apollo games and see what this is all about. They've got some good players, and they're looked at to be one of the better teams in the AAF, and they're right close to home in Florida for me, so it'll be perfect for me. Maybe I'll shoot down to one of their games one day and watch them play. But I'm very excited about this league, guys. Very excited about the opportunity that these coaching staff and players are getting to get back into the NFL. And I think it's just perfect for the NFL. It matches perfectly with the NFL. This isn't just an off-brand, off-brand football league. This is part of the NFL. This is an extension of the NFL. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe if you guys are new, and I'll see you guys in the next video.